Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my bonus episode. Today, I'm going to be commenting on a video that I recorded without vocals. So here I have prepared a track that you will probably find very familiar. Right now, I am showing the waveform. If you watched my episode 7, part 2, at the end, the very end, you will have discovered a familiar song that was heavily distorted. This is that. So right now I am selecting the chorus for Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. And I figured this would be a good demonstration of iZotope Iris. Alright, so I am now trying to figure out exactly where it's going to be. Okay, I am also in the process of figuring out where to put the, Precisely. I placed where the original sample is going to play at a higher note, and then played it at a lower note to see what it would sound like. Now I am removing the mid frequencies. All is experimentation to see how it will sound, and then I'll start doing more calculated fiddling. Calculated quotes. And so now I'm going to go and turn the retrigger off, and what that means is when I change notes, it won't, as long as I'm continually playing, it won't automatically switch to a different, it won't automatically restart the sample. All right, and now is the time for, random dots. And that'll basically, like, having little bits of those mid-frequencies will makes it whistle a little bit. Okay, and now I'm gathering up the rest of the chorus. I don't know if you noticed, but whenever you make a selection while you have the waveform lit up, the how much volume there's going to be actually ends up changing. The waveform either grows or shrinks depending on how much noise is going to come out of it, out of your selection. Now I'm just kind of marking where the edge of the chorus is using the loop function, which doesn't really come in as much play here as it could. But at least it makes a handy marker. But what you could use those for is you could set up a loop point that's separate from this beginning and end. So you can start at one point, and then when you hit the ending, it will then begin looping where you set the loop points, which could be entirely different from where the start and end is. Now I'm shaving off the last little bits. And see that the loop marker automatically moves when there's nothing there. Alright, so now I am moving on to the low frequency oscillator. There are several different types of waveforms that you can have. You've got a sine, square, triangle, saw up, saw down, as well as you can see the little indicator changes. S and H, which is essentially random, and noise. S and H makes it so that whenever you're holding a pitch, the wave will just randomly change instead of like a normal sine wave. Yeah. And in the end, this one sounded a little bit too weird no matter how I modified it. I tried to lower the oscillations. But as you can tell, it was a little bit too weird. So I changed it. Well, I think I tested out a couple different things. But I think I ended up sticking with noise. However, you'll know that if you actually listen to the ending of episode 7 part 2, you'll know that I didn't actually keep the low frequency oscillator. As freaky weird as it sounds, I didn't actually end up keeping the low frequency oscillator because it didn't sound the right kind of freaky weird. Nonetheless, I'm playing with the depth and rate controls to try and fix how often and how deep the noise sound is. And I think what I ended up doing was I ended up using I ended up turning off the low frequency oscillator and using the master effects for distortion, but I don't think you're going to see that in this video. So now I'm going through the other sounds. This one is an odd music box, and I am soloing just the Lucy and Odd Music Box so that you can see what this does. Turning off the retrigger on that too. Okay, and then I move on to the last sample. This is a sample I actually created using Iris. This is my Ship on the Water sample. Created using a recording of my chair and my foot in the snow. Now I'm trying to make it sound less like a ship on the water. So as much as I like that sample, it would just make it sound like everything was happening on a boat, and that's not really what I wanted. And again, turning the retrigger off. Alright, and there I now have to remove the bell sounds. Alright, and after removing those mid frequencies, the bell sound went away, and now I'm moving up the loop meter so that I don't have that ending part anymore, since I obviously don't need it. As it's longer than the chorus. Alright, and then that's everything. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Good day.